Mid-year assessment. After the First World War had happened, or in other words, the war to end all wars, no one wanted to have another one because there were so many dead people and nothing much came out of it. After the First World War had happened, many things happened in Canada, like they fell into depression, they went on strike, and the Mexican flu killed a bunch of them. Then World War II happened, and Canada didn't know what to do. Should we fight or should we just lay back? So today I'm going to be talking to you about how Canada is not ready for another war and the devastating effects from the war. The Great Depression. The Great Depression started in 1938 because of one of three reasons: overproduction, World War I debt, and the stock market crashed. The economy slowed down and companies faced overproduction. They were producing more goods than they were actually selling, which meant consumers lost their jobs and purchasing power slowed economic need further. The US loaned money to Canada to ensure that their debts were being paid and that they had opportunity to grow. This was bad because they would also rely on international trading with the US to pay off their debts. The stock market crash. In 1922 to 1926, Canadian companies issued $7 million worth of new shares. The loans of stocks were attainable and high demand drive stocks prices up. Because of this, investors started to sell their stocks in cash on high profits. Others followed this issue. The stocks prices pummeled and people started to panic and started selling their stocks. The price market dropped further. The Winnipeg General Strike. The Winnipeg strike started in 1919. After the First World War had ended, the remaining soldiers were still alive looking for jobs, and about 350,000 veterans returned to the workforce, and municipal plants shut down, and about 250,000 people were left without jobs. The working conditions declined and didn't pay the matching of cost of living, so workers decided to join a union to demand for improved conditions. The workers were starting to do labor work in factories. The strike included firefighters and policemen, and about 30,000 workers walked off the job like that, and the government feared that it was commencing a revolution. The Spanish flu. The Spanish flu, also known as the Spanish influenza, started in 1980 and it finished in 1919. It spread to soldier returning home from the First World War, and 50,000 Canadians died from it and 1 million worldwide. Because of the Spanish influenza, many children were left parentless and many families found themselves without their chief wage earner. Due to the Spanish influenza, more than 50,000 Canadians died, which left us with very little soldiers to fight the war. The Great Depression was overproduction, some World War I debt, and the stock market crashed, and the Winnipeg General Strike, which left us to go on a strike due to really bad working conditions.